Hello everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Let's Design SimCity 4. You have no idea how excited I am to start a new series. And this game, some of you saw me play this game on a live stream last year, I think it was. And a lot of people have been demanding for me to actually do this design-centric series on SimCity 4, given the end of the long-running series Design-Centric SimCity 2013. Since that is over, I decided, hey, let's take a quick break from that SimCity and come back to the classics. So what you see here is a region that I downloaded from Simtropolis, and I made some adjustments to it. As you can see here, the terrain looks different because the game was basically the textures were pre-rendered on a different computer, and I actually went ahead and pre-rendered some of these tiles myself. That's why the grass looks radically different between some of the tiles. And I have some mods installed, and I want to keep adding more mods as I go on. In fact, I encourage you to leave comments in the section below, in the comment section below, suggesting new mods that I can use. Of course, the NAM is part of the mod. I'm actually gonna walk you through some of the mods that I have. I cannot really provide all the links to all the mods that I have because I downloaded so many. I have no idea the links, what the links to those are. I will, however, every time I plop something that it's a mod ploppable or lot or anything like that, I will actually hover it for a second so you can pause the video and like write it down and maybe even search it on Google. That way you can find it. So enough with the introductions. Let's just go ahead and pick one of these tiles. Let me see. I kind of want to start with this one. I might pre-render the other ones around it if that's for the next episode, so it just looks better. But you know what? Let's go ahead and start a new city here. I need to think of a good name. But for now, actually, I kind of have a name like for this because there's two rivers and they cross, so maybe a river crossing. That's kind of a basic name, but nonetheless, let's take a quick look. Let me zoom in. One of the mods that I have is actually a texture pack for the water. That's why it's not the default Maxis water. Everything else, the dirt and sand are actually the Maxis defaults. I kind of want to change that, but I was having a hard time figuring out how to do so. I found some good examples, but from screenshots that people posted on Simtropolis journals. But I couldn't find exactly the ones that they're using. I might showcase them on a future video just so you know what I'm talking about. But for now, I think it works. And let's, I don't want to make any changes to the terrain here. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and fund the city. Let's call it River Crossing. I am the mayor. Difficulty, easy. Again, this is a design-centric series, not so much about making money or things like that. In fact, this is strictly design related compared to my previous design series, SimCity series. I kind of have like one of those money trees plugins, so I might do that right away just to get some cash flowing into our city so we can freely build stuff. And what I'm thinking for this town, I'm gonna start easy. I'm going to do a bit of a farmland with some small neighborhoods surrounded by cool-looking farms. I did that during the live stream. I want to repeat that design. I have some other ideas that I want to attempt. So bear with me. I think it's going to be a long-running series given the size of the region. I might not complete it all, and I'm probably gonna try to mix some of these with the live stream, just because it's so time intensive. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and start right off the bat. In fact, you know what I should do first, because this is something that I inherited from Design-Centric SimCity 2013. Like rail being an afterthought and not something that I do in the beginning. I think I want to do something like this, like a single track line that just goes across the map and eventually we're gonna connect some of these freeways with the rest of the region. I'm probably gonna do one big freeway that goes across some of these areas. We'll get to that eventually. I'm not very familiar. I mean, I have some idea of how the NAM works, but I haven't used it deeply. One thing that I want to do though is turn off day and night. It's gonna be daytime all the time. This feature, man, I miss this feature from. I wish they would include that in SimCity 2013, but they didn't. So shame on them. So let's see how do I rotate this. Oh, this is cycling through. You need to bear with me because I don't really remember the shortcuts. Let's try that again. There we go. Starter piece. So I think that should be it. And probably if I click and drag, there we go. Now we are talking. I would like to connect to the simulation. Yes, thank you. So something that I'm really looking forward to avoid is having these bumps. And I complained so much during the other SimCity series that I had no control over it. And with this game, I actually do have control over it, at least mildly. There is the height speed. Where is it? Is it under this menu? I always get confused. Just so you know, I haven't played SimCity 4 in like forever, so it will take a while for me to. These are puzzle pieces. I want the real monorail. I think it's inside of this menu, which it's called the slope mode. You can look it up. It basically sets a really strict angle. So you'll see in a moment if I can find it and if I can get it to work. Wow, this is embarrassing. It should be under rail. Yeah, this is definitely not it, but it's monorail. Let me see. Did I scroll it? The UI of this game is not the best. As you can see, it will take me a long time to find a high-speed rail, ground, high-speed rail, monorail. Oh, the icon changed. I was looking for the wrong icon. So you see, like it smoothens the terrain next to whatever you drag. So it just makes it a bit more. It gets rid of the little bumps. You see how like more natural the slope of this train is now. Hopefully we can do that for pretty much everything. So let's continue with our development. One-way track. In fact, what happens if I do this and connect it like that? Oh, it just converts it to one single track. Okay. I also want to get. I want to do some like cool stuff in here. So let's see if I can have some sort of curve going. 90-degree curve. Actually, one like, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. All right, so let's keep cycling through. Oh, this is how you merge different lines. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. Now we have a junction there. And another thing that I wanted to do is I want to, let's see, let me rotate this. Oh, you don't want to rotate, okay. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. So from here on, this would hopefully merge with this. I need to figure out how to properly do this. So you, as I said, you will have to bear with me for a while until I get accustomed to the ways of the game. I know some of these features were not really designed for the things that I'm doing right now. In fact, I think I might have plugged this the wrong way. I need to do a starter piece before. So let's do that. There we go. So hopefully I can now extend the rail a little bit, and at this point maybe branch it out. You know what? I'm something that I forgot to set up, and I'm going to do right now is actually turn on the music. It might get flagged by the copyright. There we go. Oh man, this music is so perfect. I might get flagged by the copyright ID from YouTube, but I will just try it on this episode. And if it doesn't work, then I will stop in the next one and try to get a better soundtrack, or just no soundtrack. Now a lot of people don't like to play their own music in the background, so yeah, I kind of want to keep the original music, or just be no music at all, so you can choose whatever music you would like. And I was using the, yeah, there we go. We gotta start cycling through some of these species until I find it. Was that it? I think that was it. Let's scroll. I'm not sure if this is, oh yeah, it was it. There we go, perfect. Now, how do I get the curve to, like, you know, be a curve? Diagonal, oh, there we go, perfect. Oh, this is so great, all right. Now we're going places. Oh, now we're not going places anymore. That's about right. Just going in a diagonal. This is a double track right here. It's just going straight into the steep, deep forest that was added by someone, probably me at some point. Maybe this can become a bridge or an overpass or something like that, which would be great. And here, I maybe want to curve it back and do, I don't know. I was clicking on the wrong thing. 45-degree curve. There we go. So yeah, perfect. There we go. Man, I'm getting lucky. I tried some of these off camera, and I was just not getting anywhere. But right now, everything seems to be working fine, which is fantastic, if you ask me. Man, I haven't heard this music in so long. I missed it. I really missed it. Okay. So this is just a blueprint of what we're going to do. Come on. Let's begin by setting up the money tree thing, so I get unlimited cash and I don't run into trouble. Where's the money tree thing? It was one of these, I think. I have so many mods. We're gonna do some cool stuff, by the way. Look at all these mods right here. Money tree, there we go. Let's hit fast forward for a moment. Let's see if we get some cash rolling in. Yeah, we do. Look at this. So much money. All right, I'm gonna pause the game. And I'm gonna start setting up some of the. Actually, I can get rid of this now because it's ugly. But look at our slope here; it's looking amazing. We're gonna get some farming going, so I think this is a good spot to start. What happens if I do this? Can I go across? Yes. Okay. So I maybe want to do this, and I want to create 2 farms from here. To create the streets, you kind of have to do it one bit at a time. So I'm sure some of you who are familiar with the NAM know. I'm gonna click this, I'm gonna click this, and it just smoothens it out. I can't speak today. Not really, no. Now, what I don't know if I want is to keep this farm as a whole and just have this road be around it. I think that will be a nice detail. So let's see. Yeah, this is gonna look amazing. Zoning. All right, so this is one farm that's just gonna have a road in the middle, probably for freight. Remember that we're mostly going to aiming for aesthetics. In fact, you know what? I kind of want to leave a small 2-tile gap because I want to put trees around it as some sort of a fence between the farm and the rail. So it's going to be a small farm, but it's going to be a pretty farm. Yeah, perfect. In fact, maybe we can actually, yeah, if we don't connect this as a farm, it's not going to be one single piece. It's okay. This is going to be next to the railroad track. So this is sort of what I'm thinking. This is the god tree, and we're going to use some of these maple trees right here and there. Just randomly place them. Some of them are going to get replaced by the when the farm actually starts growing, which is going to be replaced. Also don't want to get trees to invade the tracks or the road. Like in this case, it's probably not a good idea. Oops. It's really tricky sometimes to get it right. We can put some bushes in here instead, maybe, just to mix it up. So this is just to illustrate the level of detail that I'm aiming for with this season. It's going to be much more detailed and design oriented than design-centric SimCity, even though the name said it. We can do something like this in here. If this is not your style, I suggest that you should that you subscribe to my channel and watch all these videos anyways, because you should care about this level of detail about things. So yeah, farm number 1. All these trees are going to disappear as soon as this farm starts growing, so don't mind that. Let's continue our road this way. We're gonna have a bunch of diagonals and smooth curves. Let's do a bit more here and more there. Click there just to have really smooth curves. Man, where are we in the map? We're at right in the middle. I might have to start thinking ahead a little bit. Maybe this somewhere along this lines, I'm expecting a some sort of highway, rural highway to take place. So I'm gonna leave room for that. In fact, I can start outlining that right away so that I can prepare for the future. Let's see, how do we, this should be under, this is a network winding mod. Where's the rural road pieces? Network winding mod. I think that this is what I'm looking for. Not sure, to be honest. Nope, this is definitely not what I was looking for. Let's try that again. Where's the NAM actually? That's what I want. Diagonal street. We'll get to that in a moment. Fractional angle. Where's the freeway stuff? I don't see it. Hole digger. Network winding mode. Where's the real highway? Overpasses and tunnels. These are overpasses. I'm missing something here. Oh, yeah, it's there. Oh, facepalm. It was inside of that menu. Okay. So this is the main, the tool that we're gonna use. And these are the starting pieces. Actually, what I want to do is leave maybe a 2-tile gap, or maybe 3 tiles. No, 2 tile is fine. In between this 2, simply because I want to have some trees in between. So we can get that. Let's get rid of this and do this. Did I do? This is not right. Hang on. Let me do that again. Starter piece. It's looking the other way. Yeah, there we go. Now it's looking the right way, I think. I mean, the right way for driving in the Americas, I guess. Well, not really. Some countries in America, maybe they drive. When I say America, I mean the continent, not like the US. Just so you know, this, yeah, I kind of wanted to leave two tile. One tile gap is fine. I keep changing my mind about these things. Yeah, just get used to it. That will happen in case you don't know me by now. In case you're new to the channel, like I'd say, I'm focusing mostly on design and not so much on efficiency or growth. So, well, yeah, growth for sure, but this is not as smooth as I was hoping it would be. It's a bit bumpy. I need to really revise this mods because I've seen other players like Haljaggy get better results with this mod. But for now, it works. There's not really evident bumps that that I should worry about. It would be nice to have a bit of a curve to this, so it's not like really boring. But we'll get to that eventually. Highway construction is really not my strong suit, to be completely honest with you. Get some really nice railroad crossings in here. I just want to get this outlined so that I don't forget. And now I can continue with what I was doing. So since we are close to the freeway here, I'm expecting for like a small town center to happen here. And for that matter, what I want to do is get the network widening mod. What is up with me today that I can't really speak properly? So we have some like central turning lanes. This is very American, by the way, but like now talking about the US. There we go. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Fraction angle, no. I don't need fraction angle. I need the one more road, streets. Let me go back to the winding mod. Curve pieces, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Uh, 45 degree, yep. Like that. It's hard to rotate. There we go, perfect. And now I need the 45 degree angle. I don't know if it's under this menu. I don't think so. It is not. All right. Not a big deal. I need some. I can't really see what I'm doing. Tooltips are sort of in the way. How do I get back to? No, that's not it. That's just rotating the camera. Oh, okay, I see now. All right. What I want is one of these. Oh, I keep passing it. Click here. Click here. So 45 degree angle. There we go. And now I just need to hopefully just go like this. And it will be completed. Perfect. Now what I need is a transition from this to a normal road, and things should be finalized. In fact, I might get rid of this, and this whole area is going to be our town center, small town center, but a town center nonetheless. I want the transitions, so I'm guessing, yeah, here we go. Just bear with me for a moment. Oh no, my mouse is out of control. What is happening? Oh, there we go. Nope, that is not what I wanted. That is terrible. but it's okay. I can maybe get rid of this. All right, now we are talking. All right, gentlemen, we will have some side streets from here. Probably even, can we get a side road? Nope. We'll get something like that. By the way, I think if I click with the rail tool, I will get automatic intersections. No, probably not with this though. Or is it what, one-way roads? Yeah, one-way roads. Oh, but it just, oh, it overrides everything. This is not bueno. For now, it'll just be a, nope, bad game, bad game. For now, it'll just be a normal intersection. I don't want to spend so much time doing road work and only that during episodes, so I'm probably going to leave things for later just because of that. The only reason why I did this is because I wanted some sort of like downtown area, and yeah, I want to like get this diagonal road. Actually, I think I did it a bit too early. Let's try that again. Let's do 4 tiles this time. Actually, it doesn't matter. I want this. Like that, perfect. So we can continue in that diagonal. Can I not connect it in any way, shape or form here? I guess not. So this street will continue as it is until this point where it will be curved again. And now, in fact, we can do diagonal street helper puzzles. Can I... what happened here? Let's try this again. There we go. Something like that. I'm not sure what is happening here, but let's get rid of that and try again. There we go. Some hiccups. I can do curves here as well. I'm not... Oh, there we go. Perfect. This broke again, so let's try to fix it one last time before I get really impatient about it. There we go. Nice. So we have one side of this thing, and I cannot go across this. That's okay. I am probably going to do a bit of a small neighborhood just behind this commercial area. We can even have a railroad crossing there. Have this other like main street just go across. What is up with this broken pieces all of a sudden? That is a not pretty game. There we go. That is. And on this side, this can continue. Maybe do something like this. A bit of a Y. Actually, I think this is enough to curve it back, because that's already 2 tiles and I don't want to get too close to the railroad tracks. And this might be a bit of a dead end street, which I'm also okay with. Anyways, something like that. And since we're too close to the freeway, this might... What was I doing? There we go. That's how you get the curves done. And I will probably continue this later on. I don't want to also end up having a ton of like unfinished things here and there, but you get an idea of sort of what I'm trying to achieve. Commercial area around this part, and then just some neighborhoods around it, and everything else just gonna be farms, which I think is gonna be quite interesting. I might get a road right in between this dense forests. That is going to lead somewhere, hopefully. Just so you know, there's going to be a ton of construction and zoning before I actually start the simulation. I think that's it's cooler that way. I'm going to try to start the simulation at least once a week, just to see, so you see growth, and because otherwise I could be doing this for months and not really show you anything. So just don't be afraid. I'm actually going to do that at some point, just maybe not immediately. You know what would be cool here? A train station, actually. That'd be quite interesting, and I think we have the perfect spot for that. My only concern with the train station is I think that it requires viaduct. I have some cool train stations too that I want to try it out. For now, we can do the normal one, but eventually we can put. Actually, let's put a better one. The Maxis one is kind of boring. Custom ploppable. What is this? Oh, nice. Is this a train station? It seems it is. It's just a weird design. I'm not sure if I like it. That was the custom ploppable. Insert ploppable description here. That's not very descriptive. Art rail station, viaduct. Yeah, this one could work. It's a bit too fancy for a rural area, though. Let's see. I want something like bricks, something like this maybe. But this one is on it's an elevated rail, so not going to work for what we are looking for right here. I might look up some like better train stations that will fit our style. I'll write that down and maybe do it for the next episode. But in the meantime, let me continue this road up here. Try to finish it. And this will hopefully get some farms. We'll get some farms. That's not what I'm trying to say. It will get some development next to the it will help us to identify the plots where the farms will be. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm so like mesmerized by the design of this, like the level of detail. Look at that, like those pixels. You better watch this in 1080p, otherwise you are missing out. If your internet connection can't handle it, just let it run for a while until you get enough of a decent buffer. It will be worth it, my friend. It will be worth it. Right here, I think I might need to connect, have another like one of these important roads. Maybe it's a straight line. In fact, you know what? Not a straight line, but just go at an angle for a while, and then curve back this way. Like that and like that. We don't want boring shapes. Everything is we're gonna do grids, but I don't want everything to be grids, to be honest. If I can avoid grids, then by all means I will do it. Trust me. All right, we have a T intersection here, nice and smooth. Also, I don't want to connect. This is a residential neighborhood, so I don't really want to connect this neighborhoods with the farms. I want to have some like separation. So yeah, just so you know, I'm not gonna connect this road with the farm area. There's gonna be some trees here, some sort of padding, just to separate both. But I'm just trying to design a nice little neighborhood that I'm really hoping that you would like. Ah, so close. So close. What is up with you? I can do this. Come on. There we go. Actually, I think it's a bit of a sharp curve here, so it might not work. Can do that. How do I do the curves again? Like that, maybe? Nope. This keeps breaking on this side. Yeah, no, this is a bit too sharp. I want I did it before, then like 90-degree curve. I forgot how I did it. Obviously not like that, but oh, I think I just need to do that. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. So we're gonna have a couple farms in here. This keeps tricking me into believing that something like that, into believing that it's nice, and when it really isn't. There we go. This is gonna be a pretty big neighborhood, actually. Can do that. Can do that. And maybe we can. That's nice. That's really nice. Really interesting shapes taking place around here. Maybe we can do a diagonal like this. Do that. Perfect. All right, we have ourselves a neighborhood. I might want to like do something like this, so we can have some houses in here as well. This is all going to be dead-end streets, very suburbia like, but random streets like that. It will look a lot nicer once I start plopping some houses. I'm not too sure about this though. I think I'm overcomplicating things here. It should be just maybe not a straight line, but something like this maybe. And try to get these to be a bit smoother. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, no, you can't. You cannot do it. Maybe I can go at a diagonal at this level. Something along these lines. That's slightly better than what I had. Curve there, curve there. Let's do those little ends. Something like that. All right. I think we're in good shape, at least with this neighborhood. Remember, all of this is going to be residential, some commercial, farming all over here, and we're gonna have a train station. In fact, the train station could be in this area. I'm not sure, or maybe in here, actually, right next to this big, this big road, because I'm expecting quite a bit of traffic in there. We can solve this with a proper intersection. Actually, let's go ahead and do that right now, real quick. Network winding mod. There we go. I think this is what I'm looking for. Let's rotate through the designs. Really, I wish there was some automatic way of like doing this. Is this really what I'm looking for? I want the two-lap turn lane extensions. Oh, crap. That's what I wanted, I think. Was that what I wanted? No, that is not what I wanted. But I can do this, and it will be what I wanted. There are sleep lanes. I actually went too fast. Wait, what the hell am I doing here? No, this is, okay, you know what? I need some practice with this. Let's just do what we had before, which actually works. And wow, I've been rambling for quite a bit. I hope you guys enjoy this new series. This will get you a bit of an idea of what I'm aiming for. In the next episode, I'm probably gonna zone all this and start the simulation and zone some farms as well. Hopefully, I will have time to practice a bit more with all of these puzzle pieces and figure out how to improve the smoothness of this freeway, and use the slope mode properly, and actually teach you how to maybe do it yourself. But in the meantime, please do let me know in the comments if you have a good mod for like a good plot for the plop for the train station, something that will fit a bit of a farm-esque agricultural design. Please put the link to it so I can easily find it. And if your comment gets marked as spam or anything, I will review it manually and approve it. So don't worry about that. It might not show up instantly, but I will make sure that it does eventually show up. Having said that, also please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. At the same time, if you haven't checked my previous SimCity videos, I highly encourage you to do so. And also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. That's twitter.com/StreakToaster. That's where I usually post news and updates about my channel. That's the place that I keep most up to date with things related to this channel. And yeah, finally, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one.